Hi, I'm Leanne Ely. I'm a nutritionist, a New York Times best-selling author, and some people even say I'm a life coach. I started the Daily Dish Show to share my story, my truth, and my journey to vibrancy, and to inspire others to do the same. Because it's all about grit, perseverance, and finding a way despite the odds. It's about embracing the whole woman, not just the parts that are easy to love, and feeding her heart, mind, body, and soul. But I found that this isn't just my story, it's your story too. It's go time. This is the Daily Dish. It is the Daily Dish. And guess what day it is today, by the way? It's Wise Women's Wednesday. This is where we get all the things done, ladies. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you so much for showing up. Really excited about today's show because today's show is easy. It's easy button easy. And I like easy. Don't you like easy? Hey there, Chris and Alice. I love easy. And this one will come automatically for some people. And this one will be something that maybe you need to work on. And today what we're talking about is how our resilience is created with a smile. And there's science behind the smile. So I'm excited to share all of that with you. And of course, I'm going to be bringing on TikTok here shortly. But first, before I do anything, hello, sweet Jane. How are you? It's good to have you here. You know that we have some stuff coming up, right? You know, we've got some big stuff coming up. We are basically taking September and teeing it up to crush the rest of 2022. Because, you know, the last quarter of 2022 is October, November, December. September, October, November, December, right? That's the last. So we're taking this seriously. We're going to have it work out. You know, we always talk about goals at the very beginning of the year and everybody's psyched and excited, but shouldn't we start thinking about how we want to end our years as well? I want to end it spectacularly. I want to end it with saying, I did a good job. I want to end it saying, I followed through, I got my goals done. So if that's you too, then you are in for a treat because on Tuesday, August 30th, I'm going to be doing almost a masterclass really on how to create goals that will actually stick and work. And I'm really, really excited for it. All new content. Hello, Jocelyn. Hello, Sue. Hi, Doris. And that's everything. You know, that's everything right there. It is. You can find that at savingdinner.com /goals. That's where you can find that. There's the registration right there. Strong suggestion that you go ahead and do that right now. We have limited seats. It's just the way it works out with this because, you know, you pay for the amount of seats. And we have this on Crowdcast. So that link is going to take you not to Saving Dinner, but to actually do Crowdcast to get yourself registered. And we're excited about it. That's number one. Number two is the journal is here. savingdinner.com /journals. It's brand new, all kinds of stuff in it. It's juicy. They're flying out the door also. So I'm telling you that because we are doing that goal class. Then we're going to do a class just for journal holders on how to really master this whole thing. And then to take it a step further, we have this thing called the Rising Tide. You want to find out all about it, go to savingdinner.com /announcements. That's where everything that I flap my lips about is hidden. How do you like that? All right. Hi, Kathy. Did you start it? Chris started her new Take Back Your Life journal this week. That's so exciting. I can't wait to hear your ideas about it. Plus, we do have a training on it that you can see, but I'm going to be doing a whole new other one. Hello, Autumn. It's so good to see you. Anyway, there's all of that. But the big thing that you need to know about is our August sale. It's happening right now. savingdinner.com /shop, or just go to the page, savingdinner.com. We're excited about this. It's Dog Days of Summer, y'all. We have taken 20% off almost every single thing on the website. 20%. You know, we never do that. Even some of the kits, they're usually like 15% off. We bumped it up to 20% off. So you can save some big time money. Now is the time. We're not going to do back orders. We're not doing any of that business. Get it while it's hot, because it is hot. It's August. So there you have it. I think that's everything. The only other thing that I wanted to tell you is Hemingway's quote, such a good one. There's nothing noble about being better than your fellow woman, only being better than your former self. Yes. Yeah. You know what? Your biggest competition is you. Yeah. Biggest thing that you have to compare is your own stuff. Okay, Christina, it should have come with the receipt when you bought the Take Back Your Life journal, but if not, go to support@savingdinner.com and pop us an email, and we'll make sure that you get the old training, okay? Because the old training is pretty much going to work a lot with the new training. We just have some new features in this, which are pretty self-explanatory. The juicy, meaty stuff is in the old training, okay? So I shouldn't call it the old training. I should just call it the training, right? All right, who's ready to get down on it and do it? Hey, Denise, it's been a minute. It's nice to have you here. We are going to go ahead and bring our friends over from TikTok on, and y'all, I have done everything in my extreme power to make both cameras work, but I'm not a camera gal, am I? I guess I could bring it down a little closer, whatever. Are you ready? Let's go. Okay, so welcome to Facebook, to YouTube, and welcome, of course, to TikTok, where we're going to be talking today about the science of a smile. Because behind every smile, there is science, there's chemistry, there's things involved that are going to help you get to the next level. And it's something that we do automatically. But for some of us, we need to learn how to do that a little bit more. Okay? And I'm going to talk about that. Ann Hart in the house. Hello, Ann. It's so good to have you here. And welcome again to TikTok. We have a few people joining us. So we're going to be talking all about resilience and how resilience fits into the way you smile. Doesn't that sound weird? It's not. And when you hear what I have to tell you about, you're going to really think, aha, this is for me. It is. Because we talked about how world-class athletes, how resilience is absolutely necessity for world-class athletes. You don't become a world-class athlete unless you're extraordinarily resilient. So I love talking about world-class athletes because there are so many lessons to learn. You know that. I mean, we just look at, we here love us some Diana Nyad. Diana Nyad's basically, she's my hero. Definitely my hero. I look at her and say, I want to be just like her. I want to find a way just like her. Hey there, Juanita. So we understand what resilience is all about when we look at Diana Nyad and the whole host of other world-class athletes. But today we're going to be looking at ourselves, taking a peek at ourselves to understand exactly what this is about. In particular, how a smile can instigate a type of resilience that we all need in our lives and we all want activated. Amen? So let's get busy. So the science behind this smile is pretty clear because it can lift your mood, lower stress, and even boost your immune system. Can you imagine? Anyone smiled through COVID? Right? Listen, practically the whole world has had, our entire team has had it, and families and everybody else. We've all had it. You know what? Mark and I managed a few smiles through it. What are you going to do? You're home, you're whatever. Let's smile. Let's smile because that's going to activate your immune system. Who knew? And today we are still in that place where we have this aging pandemic. And for a lot of us, taking off the masks and everything, those smiles are pretty welcome, right? Both to receive it and both to give it. Let's keep that in mind because for a while there, we were all, all you could see were the eyes. Hello, Nancy. Welcome, Mother Hen. It's good to have you here. So when we smile, we release endorphins, just like we have been exercising. And that is pretty exciting because when we release endorphins, those are the happy hormones. They just make us feel better. Did you know that endorphins are also natural painkillers? That's pretty awesome. Not just for like, oh, my elbow hurts from playing pickleball or whatever, but also for emotional pain. It helps with both of them. Endorphins are everything. Smiling often, and yeah, get out there and shake your groove thing and move around a little bit. But besides the endorphins, you also get to release some happy hormones. Ever hear of serotonin or dopamine? Those two? Those two. Those two are also going to be released and make you feel happy. They make you feel better. It smooths out a situation. We love a little dopamine or a serotonin hit, don't we? So you might say that smiling is the kicker for all of these things. Endorphins, serotonin, dopamine. Come on. I'll tell you what, a girl needs some of this. Hey there, Lily Corliss. Good to have you here, Debbie. So here's something, though, I bet you did not know. And I think this is so interesting that your smile is the psychological foundation for empathy. For empathy. And you know, empathy is a signal and a sign of emotional intelligence in play. That's exactly what it is. So your smiling triggers empathy because our brains are trying to understand that other person. And when somebody is smiling at us, we make an attempt to figure out what they're about. And they do the same thing with us. And that's how we emotionally connect to one another. Isn't that a beautiful thing? This is what humans do. This is what humans do for one another. And I want you to just grasp that small little thing and how important it is, because it is. So I love this because to me, it's just an indicator that we are fearfully and wonderfully made, built to love, designed to care. Doesn't that make sense? Built to love and designed to care. Yes, of course. That's who we are. So while some people have to practice smiling and have to get used to smiling, and they're used to having kind of maybe a grumpy face or whatever, the science always points to the fact that regardless of how you have to push yourself to smile, or if you just smile automatically, that smilers are happier, more content, and way more resilient than non-smilers. Did you know that? I mean, don't you think that's so interesting? This is something that's free and easy that anybody can do. It's a choice and it's a decision to go forward with making your life a little bit better, getting those hormones released, chemically altering your body, and being able to feel better in your own skin simply by smiling. I mean, that's something. Smiling's contagious and it makes social interactions much, much better. Have you noticed that? I want you to take you and your smile. The next time you're in a social interaction, find somebody in a room and find somebody who's not smiling and go up to them and smile and notice that they will smile back at you. Watch. They will smile back at you. And you know what you'll find out? That smiling actually takes a group and turns it into a community. And listen, we know about this. We know about this because we have done it, haven't we? If you're in our Hot Melt Sprint group on Facebook, you know that group is amazing. And that group is connected. And we smile at everyone, So research, research also shows that it makes people seem more trustworthy, successful, can I say that? Successful and attractive. It is more attractive. Would you rather look at me going like this or smiling at you? I want somebody to smile at me. It makes me feel good. I connect with that. You connect with that. Smiling is everything. So how then do we smile more so that we can enjoy our lives and have others enjoy their life around us and being around us? How do we do it so that we can become the resilient woman that we need to be? I've got 7 things for you. And again, don't forget, you can get these notes, today's notes, in tomorrow's newsletter simply by going to savingdinner.com and getting our newsletter. And don't forget while you're there, that 20% off sale is not going to last forever. Get it while you can. It's right there. Just go shopping, including L-glutamine, my friends over at TikTok. Just letting you know, 20% off. So number one, you got to seek out the funny stuff. You know, isn't it interesting? And tell me if this isn't true with people in your life, right? I want to know this. So I don't like watching those suspenseful, scary movies. I mean, horror movies never, but suspenseful, scary movie. It just makes me feel constantly on edge, and the music and the tension, and all of that. Even though a lot of times you know what's there, it doesn't make me feel light and happy. I love a light and happy movie. A light and happy movie makes me smile, makes me laugh, makes me feel good. And this is something that science shows us, that when we seek out the funny, then we're going to bring the smile back and again, fire off those endorphins and change ourselves chemically. It's interesting, isn't it, that we have the ability to change our body's chemistry simply by taking, our frown and turning it upside down and smiling. Isn't that interesting? I think it's fascinating. Number two is to start thinking happy thoughts and memories. This is critical. We can replay anything in our heads, but this is the thing that you need to understand about the replay button that we have in our heads. When we replay and go through times that we have been in a bad place and an old memory, and we keep going through all the sadness and all the thickness and all the darkness, our bodies don't understand the difference between replaying it in our heads and reliving it. And the chemistry comes right back. You can scare yourself just by thinking certain thoughts. Have you noticed that? You can scare yourself by thinking certain thoughts. So if we decide that what we're looking for is a chemical change and a chemistry, we want that chemistry. We want the serotonin, the dopamine, and the endorphins. Then we're going to start picking and choosing our happy thoughts and our memories like we're in a buffet line, because we can. That's my point. And I'm not saying avoid all these things and pretend it didn't happen and all of that. If you need to sort out some darkness and whatever, go to therapy, whatever. Get a counselor, see a priest or a pastor or whatever. Talk to your best friend. But if you want to change your body's chemistry and just the general well-being that you have, then start thinking about happy thoughts. Go back to that. Those are the things that you need to choose, and those memories too, because they will serve you. Okay? Number three is remind yourself. Anybody here ever go to Walmart? Anybody been to Walmart lately? We've all been to Walmart, but they've got those big yellow smiley faces everywhere. I've always wanted one to just take and have and hang it in my house. But you can make your own. You can grab a little sticky note, put a smiley thing, a little smiley face on. It's going to take you all of 2 seconds to do. And then maybe put one on your bathroom mirror and put one in your car or something to remind yourself, smile. Life isn't horrible. Yes, there's some darkness, and yes, there's some awful things going on in the world. And yes, oh my gosh, this, that, and the other thing. But what is it that you want? How do you want to live your life? Do you want that chemical change? Do you want to feel happy? Do you want to connect and feel love? Do you? All right. Then you got to go out there and smile. Start smiling. Put the note out. If you're not smiling, start. It's that simple. Number three, remember I told you about our Take Back Your Life journal? I'm so excited about this. Well, one of the things that you're going to say here is that every day you have 3 gratitudes to write out. 3 gratitudes. And as you write out those 3 gratitudes, you can do it with a smile on your face. Always have a smile on your face when you write out your gratitudes, because as you're writing out your gratitudes, you're shifting your focus and your perspective. And you're also, when you're smiling about it, you are reflecting on it as well. And again, chemistry changes. It's that critical. Number 5 is decide to smile. Decide to smile to the cashier at the store, the lady that you see on your walk. Wave and smile as you're driving to pickleball every morning. We do every single morning. Here we go. Right? And even when you're on the phone and you're talking to, let's see, who would be awful to talk to? So a cable TV representative, a cell phone company, all of these things. Even then, you can be smiling and transmuting that over the phone. Yes, you can. We just have to be aware that what we're putting out, boy, we're going to get that back. You ever hear that before? Reaping and sowing? It's true. And with our smiles, we can absolutely change our entire body's chemistry, and we can affect change in the world by smiling. So simple. Number 6 is spend time with positive people. Right? Do you know about that? You don't want horrible people in your life, do you? You don't want all these negative Nellies in your life. And when they come, you can always just smile at them and just say, you know what? I made a decision that today's going to be a really good day. And it looks to me like you're trying to muff it up. So here's the deal. Let's not go there. I am telling you, we need to surround ourselves with positive people. It helps, makes us feel better. We feel connected. They feel connected. And there is a whole synergy of stuff happening. The vibe goes up. And yeah, that is such an important thing, because do you want to hang around in the very bottom of the barrel with a bunch of low vibe people who are just complaining and moaning all the time? Come on. Chris is right. She said, check for a friend's upgrade. 100%. No, we don't want to be doing that. And, that's not to say that things don't need to be corrected or confronted or whatever. But overall, generally, we get to choose who we hang out with, right? We're not trees. We're not stuck in the forest somewhere. We get to choose who we're going to hang out with. I don't know about you. I want to hang out with people that make me smile. Hey, Kay Cruz, good to have you here. We're talking about the resilience of a smile. And the spending time with positive people is like critical mass. So that's one of the things that's going to help build you up or tear you down if you choose the wrong ones. Blueberry friends, not Tootsie Roll friends. Right on, Juanita. I love that so much. Hey there, Gloria. And then number 7 is a good one, because again, we have to be mindful. Because when we're mindful, we're living fully in the present. We're not living in the past. And living in the past has a tendency to not take us to the happy thoughts and the memories. It's the regrets. It's the stuff that happened. It's the if-onlys. And what good does that do for us? Not a whole lot. So I want you to remember this, that sometimes the simplest of things, like a smile, can completely change the trajectory of your life. I'm not kidding. Become present with your own smiling. Connect purposefully with people that you see who are smiling back at you, and watch what happens. When we're fully present, we are aware that, yes, we are smiling. We are aware that, yes, we are connecting. And we are aware of our own body's chemistry and how that transmutes to the world. That's big. With just one little thing, a smile. Can you believe that? I can. Fearfully and wonderfully made. Here on purpose and for purpose. What's not to smile about, right? Alrighty. That's all I have for you today. Don't forget to get yourself signed up for the Goals webinar happening on Tuesday. August 30th, okay? 7 p.m. It's absolutely free. Go to savingdinner.com/goals. And don't forget, get your journal. These journals are hot stuff, and I'm going to be doing a masterclass teaching exactly how to use it. This is the key to getting your goals done, because can I just tell you something? Goals are tough business unless you have a system that's easily workable. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. savingdinner.com/journal. Do it. Now's the time. All right. And don't forget about that sale. All you have to do is go to the website, And Kate Cruz says, I smiled more too. I like that so much. Peace be with you. And remember, I'm always with you and I always have your backs. And I appreciate you so much. I will see you tomorrow for Thirsty Thursday, right here on YouTube, Facebook, and on TikTok. Peace be with you. Bye-bye.
Thank you for joining me today. You can find me on TikTok for daily tips to help support your most vibrant life. And remember, you are the author of your own story. Until next time.